Yeah, I would say that uh, just carry on practicing right now. You're very smooth, very good, very well memorized speech. I would put a few more hand gestures in, but you did a good job. A few more voice inflections to change the pace of your voice. But overall, very, very good. And it's just a question of practice and making more perfect. So I really like the speech, and that's it. Very good.
Thank you, David. And over to you, Jessica.
Yes, I have already given my evaluation. As even according to David sir, also she has to do a bit more voice modulation, but she was very confident enough to speak so well. So yeah, great going, Ayumi. Keep it up.
Thank you, Jessica, for your advices, and thank you, David. Now we have our next speaker, and let me invite our next speaker. And she is Azka Hayat. She is the first timer who is going to speak and deliver the speech first time.
Good evening, everyone. I am Azka Hayat and I am presenting a speech. I have a dream. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope and this is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation with this into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. And
Thank you, ma'am.
I can see David smiling. I can see Jessica smiling, and it shows that they are happy with your performance. Now let's see what they have to say. Yes, David.
Okay, ladies, you guys are fantastic. I love hearing you two speak, and especially the non-speaker always is wording along with the speech. It's so good. It's so good.
Thank you, sir.
The delivery was. You're welcome. The delivery was great. It was really a lot of energy, very precise. I think again you were reading the script, but that's okay. You're still learning and you're still crafting your craft, as it were. You had plenty of hand gestures, which is good. You had some inflection, which you can add to, but you had built-in support, which I love. Actually, as a challenge to you guys in the future, not right now, not for a few weeks yet, but maybe sometime in the near future, you could do a joint speech where you take it in turns to speak, because that would be so unique, so different,
Yes,
and it would be
wonderful.
fantastic. So I think that's something you should aim at doing at some point. So great job. I'm looking forward to hearing the next speech from your sister very shortly.
Thank you, David. Now, Jessica, over to you.
Yes, that was a very good speech. And it was Azka Hayat who was saying, I was actually waiting for Vanya also to speak up. So whereas I see Vanya is helping her sister. That was good to see that. And yes, it was good. Voice modulation was good. And I think this is the first time for them to speak.
Yes,
Yeah?
first time they're speaking. Yeah.
It was great. As a first timer, it was very great. Keep it up. Keep it up, Azka. Vanya would we would like to see you also speaking.
Yeah, she will be speaking at 9 number. She is on sequence number 9.
Okay.
Okay,
So we can both
yes,
speak
yes.
together someday.
Thank you all.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now let me invite baby Olita from Indonesia. Olita, over to you.
Hello everyone, good evening from Indonesia. My name is Olita and I want to present a speech. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope, and this is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we'll be free one day. And this will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountain side, let the freedom ring. Thank you.
Yes, lovely, lovely. And it was so soothing to the ear. I wanted that she should continue speaking and I should continue listening. It was like that. Yes, Jessica and David, we are waiting for your comments.
I'm first this time, I think. Okay, Alita, very good, very nice. And as Dr. Lima said, you have a nice tone about your voice, very soothing, very smooth, very nice pitch to it. And you did have a lot of hand gestures, which were good, and they were meaningful too, which is very important with hand gestures. Things to try and improve a little bit: put some more inflection in your voice and change the tone of your voice in certain places. Just put an emphasis in it. And I love it, and yet I'm going to ask you to change the white, all the white background and your white clothing. If you can have a different colored background or different colored clothing, I think that would add to it, because right now, and I apologize, I don't mean anything bad by this, but your face is kind of floating. Okay, so by having a different background or having a different garb on, different color, that would be better. But if you have to wear that for any particular reason, religious, cultural, whatever the case may be, that's fine too. Okay, I just don't know. So, but great job. Excellent, nice tone, nice delivery. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
David. And now, Jessica, over to you.
Hi, Olita. Yes, Olita, it was very nice, as Arima ma'am has said. It was a very soothing voice to our ears. It was great. And David sir has suggested about the background. You can change the background through virtual Zoom thing. You can do that if that's possible. And you had those hand gestures going on. It was good. And I would like to see a bit more facial expression when you're doing the speaking. You have to give some expressions in your face. And the voice modulation, as David sir has suggested, a bit more voice modulation when you're speaking, and you'll be bang on. Very good, you'll be there. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you very much. And thank you, Olita. Now we have the second last speaker as Vania Hayat. Vania, over to you. We all are waiting for you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vani Ayat, and I'm presenting a speech. I have a dream. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope, and this is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day when all God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side, let freedom ring. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Over to you, David.
Very good, ladies. You both did an exemplary job. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
It's hard to tell the difference between the two. And that's interesting. I would love to just see you maybe even not just do a joint speech one by one or two different words. Do that speech again at the same time.
Okay, now
would be a challenge too.
Vanya and Azka, please speak both together. Is it possible? Can you do that? Vanya and Azka, can you at least one paragraph, can you speak together?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then start. David is very keen to listen to that. Yeah, I have to fulfill his desire. Huh? Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope, and this is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day when all of those children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Lands where my fathers died, lands of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side, let freedom ring. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that was wonderful.
Marvelous,
Oh my
marvelous.
Even the hand gestures were going at the same time. Yeah,
Yes.
not even a fraction of a second it was moving here and there. Yeah? Right,
Awesome,
God, that
awesome.
was- Wow.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
So, ladies
I've
and
got tears in my
gentlemen. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It was like just echoing
Magic.
through my ears, those 3D echo going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Oh boy. Oh,
So,
ladies,
ladies and gentlemen, we have
that's
the
one of the
last speaker, Rangga Wiguna from Indonesia. Yes, Rangga Wiguna, over to you. You have a tough competition today because all the speakers have spoken exceptionally good.
Good evening, everyone. I have British presentation to speak. I hope you all enjoyed. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rock place will be made plain, and the crooked place be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall eat together. This is our hope, and this is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will able to heal out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. With this faith, we will able to transform the jangling discord of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with the new meaning. My country, this of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land when where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim bride. From every mountain side, let freedom ring. Thank you.
It's better, quite better than previous performance. It means you have worked hard, Ranga. I am happy. Now let me see what David and Jessica have.
Okay, Jessica,
Yes,
you want to go
Jessica.
first this time?
So you can go.
Yes, Jessica, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So, very good, young man. That was a very hard act to follow, and you did a good job. You had good inflection, a good strong voice, positive, very smooth, well delivered. You need to add some more hand gestures in when you have particular points in the speech. But other than that, it was a good performance. I really liked it, and you are coming a long way and a good job at what you're doing. So thank you for that. And now over to Jessica.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Ranga, that was a great performance, and you're working on it, as ma'am has said that. And if you work on it, keep on working, you'll be a great speaker one day. And I also saw that you're reading, right? So just try to memorize the lines, just try to do it. Okay, take it easy, try to learn and then you will get your expressions more. Facial expressions, and as ma'am has said, David sir has said, hand gestures. When you add that, you'll be a super speaker. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, David. I'm surprised that why children of this age are not putting in efforts to memorize and to learn. I think it is because of just Google. They are habitual of Googling everything. Instead of learning the facts and figures here, they just simply Google and find out the things. My dear children, your mind is a factory and you have to store the things here, not in the gadgets. You know, gadgets can anytime cheat you. They can anytime be out of order, but your mind will always remain intact. And you can take out the things whenever you like. Your speeches, your vocabulary, your words, your thoughts, whatever the historical facts or whatever is needed as per the age. Try to keep it here. This is the storehouse of your full body of your life. So your memory has to be sharpened. And one tip I can give you, although I'm not a memory trainer, but I can give you one tip, that every day in the morning, ask your mama to soak almonds, and then 7 almonds you have to eat every morning in early morning. That's going to really help you to sharpen your memory. And then you can very easily learn it. And then eat, along with almonds, you eat dates as well. And then eat fruits, fresh vegetables. That is really going to help you out. So thank you, everyone. And before we wind up today's class, last question is, can you name one person who is young, who is energetic, who is charming, and who is the role model of the youth? If you know the name, please write in the chat box quickly.
Mark Zuckerberg.
write in the chat box. You have to learn how to listen. You know, listening is one of the skills in communication. So listen the instructions. I said, please write. I didn't say speak. I can see, okay. So Alicia is again the first one who has said Mark Zuckerberg. What about others? If you have to name a single person who is the role model for the youth, who is charming, who is dynamic, who is innovative, who is creative. Vanya is saying Greta, okay. Nadia is saying Martin Luther King, okay. So anyways, considering the first option that is given by Alicia, I'm going to consider her answer as the representation of the youth. And then I'm going to share with you all that tomorrow when we have the next class, now we are not going to do Martin Luther King Jr. We have spent enough periods for that. Now it's up to you whether you are going to master it or you are going to appear for the final competition in the same way as you have done today. Some of you have learned it and some of you have just read it. So please take care for the final competition. So anyway, now tomorrow we are going to have another speech, and that speech is done by Mark Zuckerberg, because he is a youth icon, and the speech title is Find Your Purpose. I have already shared this speech in the group. This time you are not only going to listen to the speech, but you have to write also, because the titles are given there.
One of my favorite stories is when JFK went to go visit the NASA Space Center, and he saw a janitor holding a broom, and he asked him what he was doing, and the janitor replied, "Mr. President, I'm helping put a man on the moon." Purpose is that feeling that you are a part of something bigger than yourself, that you are needed, and that you have something better ahead to work for. Purpose is what creates true happiness. Every generation has its defining works. More than 300,000 people worked to put that man on the moon, including that janitor. Millions of volunteers immunized children around the world against polio, and millions of more people built the Hoover Dam and other great projects. And now it's our generation's turn to do great things. Now I know, maybe you're thinking, I don't know how to build a dam. I don't know how to get 1 million people involved in anything. Well, let me tell you a secret. No one does when they begin. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. If I had to know everything about connecting people before I got started, I never would have built Facebook.
So I hope you all are going to like this speech. This is a very beautiful and motivational speech. And the link I have already shared in the group. Once again, I'm going to share it. You have to listen, you have to write, and then you have to practice it. Tomorrow we are going to do this speech in the class. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, before we wind up, please let me know if there is any question by anyone. Yes, Ayumi, are you saying something?
No, sorry.
So this speech is only for 3.5 minutes. I hope that it's not going to be a great burden on you to learn it. Because this is the time when you have to build upon your vocabulary as well. You have to store the words. As English is not our mother tongue, like David may be feeling very easy and comfortable speaking because English is his native language, but for us, it's not a native language. So we have to put in efforts to get the words. How we are going to get the words? More we have to listen, more we have to read, and then we have to keep the words here in the mind, and then we have to speak whenever it is required. We have to bring it out through our mouth. So my dear students, my advice is that please try to memorize it, try to learn it by heart. Yes, David, now the last advice from you for today's
The last
class.
advice from me.
Yes.
Oh, I'm muted. Oh no, I'm unmuted. Okay, good. Last advice from me. Well, Mark Zuckerberg himself put it the best. The thing is to get started. If you don't start, you'll never ever finish. The later you start, the less time you'll have to finish, and the worse job you'll do. So get started as early as you can. And by learning to speak at this age, between the age of 8 and 16, you've already made headway compared to many, many other people. I did my first actual public speak to an audience outside of my peer group when I was 22 years old. That was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And I've done over 500 speeches since. Never give up, never stop. Keep practicing, get better and better and better, and you will achieve great things. Thank you very much this evening for all the student speeches, and Dr. Halima for organizing everything, and Jess for contributing to evaluation as well. So have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you very much, and thank you each one of you. Today you all rocked, and we were very happy as David and Jessica have given their comments and suggestions and advices. Please just listen to them, and you are rocking, you are improving day by day. Thank you, may God bless you. Jessica and David, once again, my gratitude to you.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Take care, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Take care, bye-bye, and
Bye.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.